were writing this, did you have actors in mind for the lead?
No, not at all, actually.
Okay.
Bruce, I didn't really think of until we came to the casting process and we started making the movie. And I just looked at a big list of names and I'm like, oh my God, could we actually get Bruce Willis for this? Probably not, but let's give it to him and see, maybe, who knows. And when he said yes to it, I was just kind of amazed. I think he's such a tremendous actor. And also the fact that he was Bruce Willis and brings this kind of action star persona worked in some very interesting ways with this character. You know, Bruce Willis, we all have been watching him for years and years in almost the same way that you just know what your grandmother looks and sounds like. You know what Bruce Willis looks and sounds like. And I thought, you know, let's use that instead of fighting it. Let's give that to Joe and let him use that to grab onto and use that as a set of shared references with the audience to build this character around.
Oh my God!
I think it's really brave that you have a shot of them facing each other in profile. And
yeah.
It's like you can really see.
We decided to lay it on the table. We're like, if we're gonna go for it and do this makeup on him, let's put it out there. Let's show it off, yeah.
How much explaining did you feel you had to do for the audience to kind of explain how time travel was working and what the future was like?
Well, that was a big part of the writing process, is figuring that out, figuring out how little we could get away with. Because, you know, the movie, it uses time travel to set up this premise, but it's not really about time travel. I was constantly surprised through the process of editing how on board the audience was and how savvy. And I actually shot a lot of explanation that I ended up cutting out of the movie because audiences didn't need it. They were making the leap and they were just going with these characters, and that was a really cool thing to discover.
When they need someone gone and they want to erase any trace of the target ever existing, they use specialized assassins like me, called loopers.
It is a very violent movie, and the reason it's that way, I hope, is really justified by the end of the movie and by what the whole movie is about, which is sort of the real-life consequences of this notion of fixing a problem by finding the right person and killing them. And I felt like it was really important to show the violence and to not shy away from it too much, but don't want to just be disgusting with it, so it's this weird line you have to kind of ride.